What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a not a gameplay. I'm going to be doing a squad builder with a 100k squad. So this squad, like, you guys are going to see a lot of lower rated and really cheap players. But to be completely honest, this is a squad that is just able to beat anybody. Like, you're not going to see a non-shooter in this squad. I'm going to say that right now. And the reason for that is that just like in real life, having a non-shooter is a liability. Yes, you can still use non-shooters, and not just because, like, this is me saying, oh, I'm not good with non-shooters. I'm not great with non-shooters, but, like, you're obviously, the more shooters you have, the better your floor spacing is. Floor spacing gives you more space for drives, and it also means they can't play help defense. It's not 2K's fault that if you can go by someone, it's an open dunk. That's the way basketball is, because they play help defense, then the ball gets kicked. So, like, that's just the way actual basketball is, and I've actually played against teams. You guys might think, oh, 2K is not really sim basketball. I've actually played against teams in real life who've had a super quick professional point guard. They've surrounded them with 4 shooters. 4 shooters stood like they do in 5 out. The point guard goes by every player in the league. Help defense comes in, kicked with shooter, shot. Like 2K 5 out. Like, I've literally played against teams that have played that in real life. So, although it's at the NBA level, the defenders are too good for it, it's definitely somewhat sim basketball. But anyway, rant a little bit over. But this is like the perfect squad for the meta. Like, if you guys are seeing this gameplay, I play against a god squad who had Dan Issel, Finley, and Ginobili. So he's got all 3 of the player of the month cards, and I just completely dismantled him with this squad. Like, destroyed the guy with this squad. And this squad, I'm going to also make a follow-up video the start of December, and it's going to be how to make the perfect squad at any budget. And I believe with this tactic, with these type of squads, you can win almost every game. Like, you guys have been watching this channel, unless I'm doing gameplays with specific players where I struggle to score with that one specific player, which I've always done through the years, I'm winning like 99% of my games. Well, realistically 95% of my games. And I'm using budget squads, winning games with that, and it's all because I build every team with this type of mindset, and I just believe that this is the perfect way, this is the perfect type of squad for 100k just for the meta of 2k. Anyway, we're 2 minutes into the video now, so rant over. Now let's get on to the squad. The point guard, point guard's got to be one of your main guys. He has got to be one of your main guys, and it's going to be Sapphire Kobe. I know he's a little bit expensive for a Sapphire, but oh my god, is he worth it. Got a great drive, or good enough driving layup, decent shot mid, decent shot 3, but it's Kobe, so he's got the animation, so it'll feel better. He's got 92 driving dunk and contact dunk. Also, all you have to do basically is give him any sort of a decent coach, and he gets speed boost, which is kind of important for a point guard. He's got decent enough steal rating, like good enough speed, ball acceleration, okay lateral quickness, and decent on-ball defensive IQ. He's also long at 6'6", so he can defend bigger point guards, and that's important. The reason why point guards that are the point guard position in general tend to be weak, except for maybe Steph Curry, that are a little bit undersized, and Big O is obviously big. The problem is that height correlates with ability to contest shots. You'll notice that if you do use like a BROOK LOPEZ, where no guard can contest a shot no matter how close they are, because height is a big thing. Taller shooters, harder to contest. Smaller defenders, harder to contest. So you need length at the point guard position just to contest jump shots. Anyway, at the 2, we are going, the 2 and 3 are probably the guys I run through the least in these squads. We're gonna go Kevin Martin, and at the 3, we are going to run with a Ruby. This guy's insane as well, the Ruby. And it's Steven Jackson. Both of these guys are a little bit expensive. Kevin Martin, like, if he gets going, he doesn't miss. Like, he didn't do much in this game, but to be fair, he's in the squad really just for the title, so we have an amethyst in this squad. But he's 6'7", so he's got some length. He's got 10 Hall of Fame badges. He's got a good driving layup, really good shot mid, really good shot 3, and his release is money this year. Like, he's open, he is not missing. Good enough great free throw, good enough driving dunk. Like, well, good enough driving dunk that if he attacks the basket, he will dunk it. He's got 88 ball control, so he can speed boost, so he's great as a secondary ball handler. He's got great speed, ball and acceleration. Defensive stats are not the best, but again, he's got length, which is probably as important as defensive stats, especially for contesting shots. The 3, we have got Steven Jackson, similar to Kevin Martin, except I actually prefer Jackson, to be completely honest. He's got a good enough post fadeaway, great shot mid, great shot 3. He's also got a great driving dunk and great ball control of 86. Well, anything above 86 doesn't really matter, as long as it's above 86. Good speed, ball and acceleration, great lateral quickness, and a lockdown defender. So a perfect 3-and-D guy, even though Martin's defense isn't as good. He's better on offense, and he's still long for the 2 guard, so that's grand. 3 of these guys, any of these 3 can play the point guard, which is something that I like. I like all players in my squad to be able to handle the ball, and also with the fact that they can all shoot the ball.
They can't step under screens, which is one of the easiest ways to guard screens, is to step under them. They step under, and either of these two guys, I'm hitting the 3 nearly every time. Both got great releases and both got high ratings. At the 4, power forward, in my opinion, is the most important position. This guy is, for me anyway, if you run through all your power forwards, you're going to be in with a great chance, especially if it's a mobile power forward. So I like to run small forwards at 5, just because power forwards, just a lot of the time they can't defend fast players unless you're using the Blake Griffin, and even with Blake Griffin, Miles has torched him so many times. A lot of the time you're coming up against a Duncan, and Duncan cannot guard Darius Miles. And to be fair, Miles actually does a good job of guarding Duncan in the post. So Miles, get a good post fadeaway, good shot mid, decent shot 3, unbelievable driving dunk, 97 and 97 contact dunk. He can speed boost, 88 block makes up for his lack of real defensive stats, as well as a 96 shot contest. So he can actually defend people really well with just those ratings, and he's long again, 6'9", great speed ball and acceleration, unbelievable lateral quickness, and even though his stats are not the best, he's a lockdown defender. And at the center position, like, normally I'd run someone like a Blake Griffin or a Gugliotta, just to have like 2 players that are like the power forward to run that style, just to abuse speed. But at this price range, you can't get anyone good enough at that to do it, unless you're running Jeffries, but I'm not going to be running with any token rewards. So the player I like to use is a Ruby center. Well, the player I'm using in the squad is Vlade Divac. Divac is 7'1", so he's big. He's also got good post hook and fadeaway. He can shoot the mid, he can shoot the 3. He can also block shots and get boards, and that's all you need. You need someone who can space the floor, as well as play some decent defense in their big guys. And you just need a big body. Again, big bodies are more important than defensive stats, and that's huge for the backup center, because he's a really good defender, even though his stats are terrible. At the bench, I'm going to go over this way quicker. It's a really similar squad. At the point guard, like, you buy this guy, please. I will probably make a video on him some stage in the next 2 days, but this guy is unreal. He is so good. Sapphire Doug Christie, 94 defense, 85 offense. And a decent shot mid, great shot 3 with a nice release. He can dunk a little bit, he can speed boost as well. He's also got decent speed, ball and acceleration, 96 lateral quickness, as well as unbelievable defense. That's 95 on-ball defensive IQ. This may be like the best Sapphire card in the game to use. And like, this is, and I don't mean like he can take over game like other Sapphires, because he can't. As in, like, in February, March, he could fit in seamlessly in an all diamond team right now, and he's better than some of the diamonds in this game. That's how good this Sapphire Doug Christie is. At the 2 and 3, we've gone with the same logic with the 2 guard, someone who can act as a secondary ball handler as well as being a lockdown defender and shoot. And it's Larry Hughes. Again, they can't step on the screens on Hughes or on Doug Christie. Hughes is just a lockdown defender, 6'5", so he's not too tall, not too small. He also got a great steal and great speed, ball and acceleration. I should probably have switched the 2 of these, but I ran Christie at the 1, he did well, so I'm going to leave it. At the 3, again, a little bit expensive for what he is, but there's not that many better players at what he does for less than 100k, and it's Larry Bird. Larry Bird can do the same. Like, I don't know why he plays unbelievable defense and doesn't miss. Like, 6'9", so he's long enough. That's probably why he plays better defense. His shooting stats aren't the best, but if he's open, he doesn't miss. And anyone who's used him knows that. He's also feels way faster than that. His defense is really good, and I just don't know why this Larry Bird is so good. At the power forward position, we've got the poor man's Darius Miles, and it's a Sapphire small forward, Paul George. Paul George is better than the Ruby, basically, because he only barely goes down in shooting stats. His dunk goes up to, or is either the same or goes up to 80. It feels better anyway. His speed goes from like 73 to 86, which is huge. Lateral quickness is really good as well. And just due to his athleticism, even though he's got bad rebounding stats, he gets a ton of them, and he can play great defense. At the 5, the best shooter in my team. Period. Brook Lopez. There's no point. Like, this guy's unbelievable. Like, this guy's getting minutes for my God squad. He's the best shooter in my team. Pick and pop with him, and it's either a wide open layup for whoever comes off it, or if they even help even slightly, or switch, it's an open shot for Brook Lopez. Guards can't contest his shot. He's got such a good contested shot 3, open shot 3, 95. He's also got goal limitless. Like, this guy is averaging 39 points per game for me. Like, he's my favorite, one of my favorite cards right now in my team. I know you guys call him cheesy, which he is, but like, it doesn't mean, like, just because he's cheesy, like, that means he's good. Like, he's unbelievable. Like, get this card. He also plays great defense and rebounds, even though his stats are terrible. Got a good block, but like, he's just such a big body that he plays great defense. Last year off the bench are just guys that'll give you something else. T-Mac for versatility. The Emerald Tracy McGrady, I really like this card. I just think he's really versatile and he can play multiple positions. He's 6'9", he's athletic, and he's got a high block rating. And his athleticism allows him to get rebounds, he can speed boost, and I actually like running him mostly at the power forward, but you can use him at point guard as well. I don't really like running him at the wing. Then if you want a legit power forward or you want a small ball 5, this guy, you can't go wrong with this guy either. Just because he's an emerald does not mean he's a bad card, and it's Clark Kellogg. Just look at this, like 87 offense, 86 defense, he's got terrible intangibles, he's insane, like insane. Just because he's got a bad overall rating does not mean he's a bad card. Just look at these ratings, the stats that matter, he's great, and he's relatively fast, so he can be great as a small ball 5. And then last up off the bench, we are going to go with a sapphire center, just in case Brook Lopez getting torched, because his defensive stats are low enough that he could get torched. We've got LaFrentz. LaFrentz is a slightly worse shooting Brook Lopez. He's got a great shot 3 and great shot mid, as well as a 93 block. Like if Adi Divac isn't hitting shots, or if Brook Lopez getting torched, you've got LaFrentz to put in the game, and he'll do basically the same job, maybe even better than both of these guys. It's just for defensive reasons, I actually kind of prefer using Vlade, especially against God squads. So anyway, that is the team. This is the perfect 100k squad basically for the meta of this game. So anyway, now let's get on to the highlights. So anyway, that is the video. Like, I just completely dismantled that God squad. Like, the way I play is cheesy, yes, but like, you've got to be cheesy to win at this stage in 2K. And this is like, for 100k, this squad, like, I came up against the God squad and I didn't feel like I was overmatched. I straight up didn't. And I don't feel with a squad like this you should ever feel overmatched against a God squad. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.